ankle, sprained ankle, so the Lakers were going to have to do it the hard way on the road against San Antonio, minus James. He played 40 minutes the other night in their first win of the season, but LeBron still dialed in, ready to go. Take a look at the Lakers' record with and without. He knows it. In overtime, Westbrook, how is he going to fit in? First few games haven't been great. Down, but he also went up for 35 and 17. Russ, 2 dimes short of a triple-double. Every Laker game this season.
The rim pretty much throughout the whole night. Russ, was there something that you noticed in the way that they were playing?
No, just slowing down a little bit. You know, first 3 games on, and they made it a ball game. I mean, definitely got to do that for sure. You know, especially with Bron being out, we understand that with that comes responsibility of making guys around us better. And tonight, I thought AD did a great job of just being aggressive all night, missing makes, finished well around the basket. It was big for us tonight.
What did you see from Malik and Austin?
Defending. I thought they defended very well. Probably kind of go unnoticed, but I thought they did a great job of defending, making shots when the number was called, and you know, being ready to go.
Russ, there was that stretch where you were at the scores table and you couldn't check in because there were no breaks in the action. Was that hard to watch?
You know, but you know, Malik makes some big shots. Closed the game the way we needed to, got in overtime, and then I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose focus. So when overtime did come, I was locked in so we can close the game. Definitely, man. You know, it's always tough to see, you know, one of your best players go down, especially in times like that when he's battling so much. You know, luckily, and we'll stay prayerful for him and make sure that he is all right moving forward. You know, he's able to finish the game tonight, but it's always a tough one to see, you know, one of your guys go down.
How are you feeling about going back to Oklahoma tomorrow? I know you've done it several times.
Yeah, I feel great. You know, it's like home for me, just because I was there for so many years. All the people there have been so great to me since day one, and like family, so just like going home, you know, so, but I also want to win.
Russ, what's been for you with back-to-backs throughout your career? Like, what's the key, from a team standpoint and an individual standpoint?
Start preparing tonight. You know, you got to prepare. One thing I learned a long time ago, as a young player in this league, the hard thing to do is be consistent in this league and to be able to do the same thing every night. So I pride myself on being able to turn the page and do the same thing again the next night. So just making sure we focus, and my job is to make sure all our guys are focused and you know, get this game behind us and get ready for tomorrow.
So you've had some battles here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
But when you look across that bench, it's completely different. What do you see from the...
Oh, man, these guys are young, fast, athletic, playing well, play together. You know, I still see Pop, I'll tell you that. Pop's still right there. So they still well coached, and they know how to play the game, and it'll be tough. You know, they're going to be
to lose. So it was just a great overall game for everybody. I think they needed this win, but the only thing that's kind of sticks out in my mind is that AD played 42 minutes, and then they got a game tomorrow. So it's a little too early for that.
Also had that bang knee there on that free throw. I'm sure we'll show that later. I'm glad you mentioned the other guys, because there's that lineup of Reeves, Monk, Dwight, Russ, and AD that started that fourth quarter and played about 7-8 minutes together. That was tremendous on both ends of the floor and got the Lakers back in that game. All right, Brez, where'd you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, this is what Rob Pelinka envisioned when he made the trade back in July to acquire Russell Westbrook. Yeah, he gave up 3 core players, but he wanted that third superstar for nights like tonight when LeBron James can't go. You have another superstar to team with Anthony.
Lakers really turned it around there in that fourth quarter because it looked bleak in terms of everything. Defensively, getting out rebounded, the fast break points, but the Lakers' fourth quarter really changed the momentum of that game. We got to start with the big two because there was no LeBron tonight. Russ and AD, they combined for 68 points, 27 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 blocks, and 3 steals, James. And it's something we talked a lot about in the pregame show. We led with it. No LeBron. Now you get to see the chemistry with Russ and AD. You also get to see the ball in Russ's hand where he's most comfortable.
Yeah, I think Brad's hit on it. You know, Rob wanted someone that could take over if LeBron wasn't available. And I think Westbrook did a good job of it tonight. And, you know, he had a good pace. Westbrook's kind of in attack mode all the time. And if you give him an opportunity, he's going to try to get through the rack. I thought he had some unselfish passes early in the game where he got guys shots. He got Monk shots, a couple of lobs over the top. He was just aggressive. And I think he set the tone for the team. They were able to get back to that on the defensive end. Just a special game by him tonight in the absence of LeBron.
I mean, listen, Rob, yeah, he had 1 3, had a couple of pull-ups, but most of those points were attacking